I've done some of the grinding, but I've still got some linishing to do to smooth the grind marks out. And I've got to try and I've got to put another leg in the middle. I'm using 40x3 flat for the you know, the seat base. And I'll show you how to bend the radius. Using the curve jig on the wrought iron jig set. And to get the correct radius, if you need to increase it or decrease it, I use the anvil. If I want to change it slightly, right, I finally tacked the all the straps on. Really awkward because they're all different shapes and different gaps because of the radius of the bench. Now all I've got to do is weld it all up and clean it. I'll put some legs in the centre. When it's finished, I've taken all the braces off, added 2 legs in the centre, and I've put some adjustable feet because it's going on slabs, so I don't think it'll be exactly level. I'll show you again how I bent the the top tube in a minute. All I've got to do now is grind out all the hammer marks and bend marks. I'll take it outside in a minute and give you a better view. Just a quick demo how to bend this tube, how to bend that tube. I'll use that just to demonstrate how I bent the bench. Like the same principle is for the cranking jig on the wrought iron jig set. It's as simple as that really. The same as that. That's all you do. Do that. Unless you've got one of these fancy pipe benders, it might seem a bit slow, but it works. Now you weld it all up. You know, you get the curve that you want, weld it up, clean it, and then what you have to do then to get another bend that way is cut it again and bend it that way, and that's how I achieve the curved on the bench. It takes a long time, but if you haven't got one of these fancy pipe benders, that's the only way you can do it. But that's for that size tube. Obviously, that tube you can use the bending tool in me press, or you can actually put a spring in there and try and bend it with a spring. But for this size tube, it's the only way I could do it was cut it, bend it, and then weld it, and then recut it again and bend it again, and that's how I achieve the curve on the bench.